scholars, welcome back to Map of English. Today is just going to be like a short and simple video. We are going to be actually looking at the common idioms to use in your essays as well as your everyday life conversations. Okay, I'll be giving you 10 idioms in this video. So yeah, if you've already seen those idioms, good for you. You can regard this video as a form of revision. Okay, so here we go. Alright, our first idiom that we have is don't put all of your eggs in one basket. It means don't put all of your hope and don't risk all of your success in one source or one place. Example sentences, the first one, you shouldn't put all of your eggs in one basket. Investments are always risky and you can never predict how they will turn out. Sample number 2, I think I will apply for a few colleges and universities as I don't want to put all of my eggs in one basket. Okay, you can see we all know that investments are like super duper risky. Like for me, I wouldn't like recommend anyone to do any investments, and then you can never predict how they will turn out, so you should not put like all your money into that investment, right? And then the second one, like you guys, if you are SPM students, okay, or like students in high school, and it will be soon before you apply for colleges and universities, and of course you wouldn't just apply to one place, you apply to more than one place, okay, just in case your first choice or your second choice rejected your application, so you have something else to fall back on, your backup. Okay, our second idiom of the day is under the weather. I'm sure that if you've done a lot of essay practices, you would surely come across this idiom at some point. Okay, it means that this person is not feeling well. Example sentence, I will not be going to school today as I am feeling under the weather, Tom told his mother. Could you take me to the doctor's instead? Okay, so here Tom, he's not feeling well, so he asked his mother whether she can bring him to a doctor's. Alright, next one. As fit as a fiddle is the opposite of under the weather. It means healthy. Okay, so you can obviously use this in your letters or your emails if you are from a national secondary school, because that is your format. Okay, dear mom and dad, I know it's been a while since you received an email from me, but rest assured your son is as fit as a fiddle here in London. Based on this sentence, this boy, how do we know it's a boy? Your son. Okay, it gave us a lot of information. Number 1, we know this kid's gender, he's a boy, and number 2, he's in London, and number 3, he's has fit as a fiddle, he's very healthy, and number 4, it has been a while since he communicated with his parents. So just by this one sentence, we know like 4 informations already, right? So that's quite interesting. Okay, our next idiom is raining cats and dogs. It means raining heavily. Okay, I think you better bring an umbrella with you if you want to leave the house. It's been raining cats and dogs recently and I don't want you catching a cold, Jane's father reminded his daughter. What a sweet father. So because if you like always go out in the rain and then you don't have an umbrella, there's like a very high chance that you will fall sick. Okay, that's why Jane's father reminded his daughter to bring an umbrella with her, because it's like raining cats and dogs outside. Okay, and quite often also. Alright, our next idiom is bury the hatchet. Fun fact, a hatchet is actually like a part of an axe, the front part. So yeah, y'all can Google what it looks like later. Okay, it means to stop quarreling or like fighting, okay, with your mouth with someone and be friendly with him or her again. Harriet and Bernadette had been friends since they were toddlers, which was why it came as a surprise to everyone when they got into a fight and stopped talking to each other for weeks. I think it is time for someone to advise them to bury the hatchet. So here we give a little bit of background story of what's going on. Okay, so ever since they were kids, Harriet and Bernadette had been friends with each other. Toddlers are children who are between like 2 to 5 years old, like that. Okay, which is why when they fought with each other and stopped talking to each other, like everyone was very surprised. Okay, and this person said that I think someone should advise them to stop quarreling and become friends again, to advise them to bury the hatchet. Okay, our next idiom would be see eye to eye. It means to agree with someone, like you have the same opinion as another person. Okay, it is easy for George to plan a vacation with Brian as they see eye to eye on everything and have common interests. Okay, means that because you have common interests with that person, that's why you see eye to eye on everything when you guys are planning a vacation. Okay, because when you're exploring a new place, there's so many things to do, so many food to try out, and like so many places to explore. So like, if you have different interests, let's say maybe one person likes eating food, another person likes exploring, so your interests are different, so it's a bit more difficult for you to plan your vacation that will satisfy the both of you. Okay, our next idiom has the opposite meaning of see eye to eye, which is don't see eye to eye, which is to disagree. Okay, so here it means that we have, the example sentence, we have not started on the project yet as all of the group members do not see eye to eye with each other's suggestions. I'm afraid that we'll not be able to hand in anything at this rate. Oh my god, this is like one of my worst nightmares. Actually not the worst, like, let's say if there's a pyramid of nightmares when it comes to group work, this would be at the bottom. Okay, the first one for me on the top, it would be like group mates, not to say not do anything, like they don't they say they will do this thing, but when the work comes out, it's like completely different, and the deadline is just like the next day. Oh my god, that's my top tier worst nightmare on the pyramid. Anyways, so here he's saying that this person is saying that he's very worried that they are unable to hand in like their project on time if everyone keeps on disagreeing with each other, and somehow they have not started on the project yet. Okay, our next idiom would be turn over a new leaf, is to act in a new way. Usually in these scenarios, that this person will become more responsible, okay, and become like a better person in general. You can't turn over a new leaf and act worse than you were before, okay? Jackie has been bullying his classmates in school. After his act was reported to the disciplinary teacher and he was reprimanded and given a warning, he turned over a new leaf and has been a good friend since. So here, we are talking about how Jack, he's a bully, and someone reported this to the disciplinary teacher and he was, scolded, reprimanded, and given a warning. And ever since then, he turned over a new leaf. Okay, our next idiom, second last, run short of. It means to run out of something or to not have enough of something. I'm running short of sugar. Can you go to the grocery store and get me a few packets? The party had only begun an hour ago and we're already running short of cake. You see, both of these, we are running out of something. It's either sugar or cake. Okay? Alright, our last idiom and our 10th idiom of the day is to let one's hair down. It means to relax. Okay, whenever you see those ones, O-N-E_S, you can actually change it. Let her hair down, let my hair down. Change it to like some words in pronouns. Okay? Alright, so the next sentence, our last sentence actually, is Bernice is looking forward to go on a vacation as she could finally let her hair down. Okay, here it means that, she wants to relax during her vacation. That's why she's like looking forward to go on one. Okay, that is the end of our 10 idioms for today. But before the end of this video, I just want to go through like all the idioms first and their meanings one more time, like a short summary, So I hope that you have already remembered, or like at least remember half of what I taught you earlier. Okay, if I'm going too fast, I'm sorry about that, because I'm like kind of rushing a bit when I'm filming this video. Okay, so anyways, back to here. Number 1, don't put all of your eggs in one basket. Don't put all of your hope or all your success in just one place or one source. Under the weather means you're not feeling well. As fit as a fiddle means healthy. Raining cats and dogs, it means to rain heavily. Bury the hatchet means to forget about the quarrel or forget about the fight that you had with the person and be friendly with that person again. See eye to eye, it means to agree. Don't see eye to eye, it means to disagree. Turn over a new leaf, you change yourself, you become a better person, usually in a more responsible way. Run short of, to not have enough something, to run low of something. And last but not least, let one's hair down. It means to relax. Okay, so I hope that you guys have learned something new from this video. If you don't, I hope that you can regard this video as a revision. Like I said earlier, I'm pretty sure that for some of you, exams is coming up soon. So I hope that this video will be helpful to you, especially for those who are in secondary school. Okay, you can use like, I mean the most basic idioms: under the weather, as fit as a fiddle, let one's hair down. Okay, I feel like these 3 idioms in particular are the most common ones and you should know about them. Okay, so all the best in your exams. Okay, break a leg. That's another idiom. It means good luck. Okay, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.